do have mentality coming in. But right now, let's start this one off with Jimbo as he's going to be making his way toward the Rockets. He does look like he's going to have to fight somebody here soon.
Yeah, and great grenades here coming up. They do pick up the kill onto one player. That's Manny that goes down. Keep in mind, Manny, he is from Orlando, Florida here. And no, Soul Snipe, where are you going? You don't want to go down there as he falls off of the map. Now, Rocket versus Sniper, which one do you rather have? It's going to be Rockets here. Case, I was talking about him before this game kicked off. Sure enough, off to a great start. Might even find the sniper rifle here.
And he does find himself a sniper rifle, trying to find himself some headshots. But you know what? He's going to have to get in a better position. He does find a player on the top Rockets. Trying to be patient with it. That's going to be 2 missed shots already. Getting a little nervous here. Goes for the no-scope, but it does not happen.
Yeah, I liked the thought there to go for that snipe, but after you miss that first shot, the second one was a little bit too, overzealous to go for. Gave away his position, gets taken out, and what did that do? That opened up the map for a flagpole here from the European squad, already past the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and right now you do see Moe's trying to get some kills. He's trying to protect his flag carrier as that first flag cap is going to go in by Jimbo. First flag going to Infused.
Yeah, and like I said, this is an infused squad that I think has a lot to bring to the table. One, like we said, took a game off of Splice. If anything, in my opinion, a couple things go differently. That last OS doesn't go into the hands of Splice. They would have been up 2-0 in that series.
And that was going to be 3 players dead for mentality. He's trying to save this sniper rifle, use it for work, but he just can't find it. Does find himself a no-scope. That's going to be a cleanup, but he's fighting 2 more members as he's going to be backing down. Rockets up in 20, but Moe's found himself in a double position where he just got taken down. Now Jimbo playing quiet.
Yeah, he does get spotted out. Great teamwork here coming out from this mentality squad. They're pushing up both on Sniper and Rockets. Manny not being able to finish off the kill onto the elbow there on that member of Infused. But you can see, this is a slow push coming up. Soul Snipe in that kill feed. He grabs himself a double kill. That's a perfect time for that as Rockets come up, and you can see those hit markers onto that player. That's 2 more kills going in the favor of Case and this squad here. 3 dead once again. They should be able to move this flag. They got to be careful, though. The players are coming off spawn on elbow. Do finish off the kill.
And now Druck is going to be going on a catwalk. He's trying to keep this flag alive, predicting the nade. Going for the ninja, but he did not find it. Respectful missing his shots, but it wasn't enough. Soul Snipe going to take down Respectful. Just remember, when mentality members die, they multiply, as multiple members were there. And a great touch, but even a better stick coming out of Kimbo.
Yeah, and that flag, it does move across to the red team's territory here, so we'll see if they can focus on getting a return. Already up 1-0 in this game. They do not want to let this get tied up here.
And right now, Kimbo not knowing exactly where to go, but Moe's certainly finds himself on the enemy side of the map. Staying top Rockets right now on board with Druck as he's trying to get juked out by mistake, as Jimbo's going to be staying alive, but he's making it work. He's trying to find other players to shoot. Sniper rifle was picked up. Don't know who has it, but you see Soul Snipe getting a flag kill right now.
All right, there is the sniper rifle in the hands of Kimbo. Now, Kimbo, he's been having a good series as well. Definitely had some crucial clutch plays against the likes of Splice earlier here in the day. Great grenade. He can get those hit markers. Doesn't want to overcommit. Main thing right now is he doesn't want to turn this sniper rifle over. They've got the numbers advantage. They've got the power weapons and both flags being out here. So right now, it's about who can set up and play this one the best. Use more teamwork to focus on these returns.
Yeah, Kimbo playing a little sloppy there, getting a lot of kills going. He does spot a flag carrier. That's going to be Druck getting taken down. Trying to watch the return, making sure nobody can keep the flag alive. His buddy Moe's is going to be hopping on that re. Looking like that's going to be a second cap to a potential counter cap, actually, now on board with Ukeus, but he still has a sniper.
Yeah, I mean, still got the sniper, grabs himself yet another kill. What I really liked, what we saw a moment ago, is the flag carrier from Infused actually pushed up with the rest of his team to help secure that return. And he was able to get back to his own base to capture the flag in time. So now we have a 2-0 lead. Even though we had mentality in position to get a flagpole after that, it wasn't quickly enough, and they hadn't cleared out their own base. So they really weren't able to do anything with that one.
And right now, here comes the Valkyrie of Rockets as Soul Snipe was flying in there, going to grab a double kill, may get a triple kill, but he's going to get shot short by Kimbo as a flag touch is going to be happening. Trying to keep this flag alive, not making sure they get 0 flag caps. They don't want to toss anything over them.
Great play, though. Those Rockets were very solid, and when you have Rockets in your base with the opposing team's flag also there. You will need to make sure you cap that. Sure enough, they will go ahead and put this one in, but that was a great job from Infused, buying additional time, almost being able to get a return, but unfortunately, too much teamwork and too well of a setup coming out from Mentality.
Yeah, and right now, Jimbo is going to take down the next potential flag carrier of that area. Soulsnipe trying to do what he can. Now on board a Druck who's trying to stop this flag. It's already 80% of the map. Druck going to get taken down. This flag is as good as gone as we're looking on board with Kimbo as he pulls in the third flag. Only about a 5-minute game.
That was a very quick game, and we'll take a look at the stats momentarily here. A couple people breaking that 10-kill mark. I think the most kills we had in that game was 15 from Infused, and that's coming out of Respectful here.
That was a lot quicker than I thought. You know, it was actually going in Infused's favor at some point in time as they were getting to a 2-0 lead, not letting them get in their base. And then you saw that one flag cap from Mentality. You thought they're going to bring it back, but they couldn't keep consistent. Now we're looking at the stats there. Respectful going 2.0 KD, but it's not all about the KD. It's about objective and teamwork, and that's what Infused showed here right now.
Yeah, and look at the going down over to Mentality here. Drew having 4 kills, but 13 assists. And if you take a look at those, 3 of his 4 kills came from a triple kill. So he was putting a lot of damage down on the enemy team. He had the most damage on his team with the least amount of kills. So that can go, you really need to take a look at the whole picture when you're looking at these stats to really kind of break down a game. And you can see, even though fewest kills was still being a big impact here for his team, but Infused just doing a great job there of getting those flag pulls, controlling those power weapons, and you can see it in a 3-1 victory. They outslayed them 47-32.
Yeah, so they got the outslays, the assists, and even though he only had 4 kills, he was still keeping up with damage aside along with the assists, which is definitely huge. But looking at our next map, it's going to be Slayer on Truth, a fan favorite for a lot. It's all about gunning. It's whoever can shoot better and has the better team shot. Only plasma pistol and tactical magnum on bottom middle and top middle. Only power weapons you can use along with a camo. But this is pretty much all comes down to who can pistol better.
Yeah, of course, like similar to a midship that you've seen back in the day. This is the game type where the collapse and the teamwork is the most impactful thing. It is not the power weapon control and one player really kind of going off and carrying a game. This takes a whole team effort.
And right now, we're going to be starting this one off as a player did get cold feet on the camo, and that's going to cost him his life. That's going to be Jimbo grabbing the camo at 45 seconds. Now that's 2 players dead off of the P side, so he can move into this base pretty freely and aggressively, and he does. That's KS going down as he's going to be making his way, going back toward P1. I don't know about the P1 strat with camo, but it is on the sidelines where you want to be. You don't want to be bottom middle.
I mean, what a start. 5-0 already with the camo grab here. That grenade, I thought it was going to be a team nade, but it turns out he gets the hit markers. They know there's a player hiding down there, and this is just the best thing, best start Infused could hope for here right now with camo in the hands of Jimbo.
And it looks like Jimbo's trying to go for a sticking spree. Threw 3 grenades, didn't stick anybody, did hit the player, but it wasn't enough. Now Kimbo's going to be locking down P Tower. It's not as strong as it used to be, but it's still a great advantage on this map. Great cliffhanger going to Jimbo, Manny, as he is going to be locking down P Tower now.
Yeah, and as we said, Manny, he is an Orlando native here. So talk about hometown hero and somebody that really wants to show up and you know, pick up a victory here for his hometown. He does get taken out after a double kill. So what started off as a 5-0 lead, they've started or actually maintained that now as they pick up yet another kill. About 40 or 45 seconds for this next camo to spawn as well. Definitely need to see Mentality, you know, maybe buy some time here, set up, and they want to control the camo for
what I'm loving about Infused is if you're looking on his radar, his teammates are all within walking distance. These guys are running as a wolf pack. There is no lone wolf. They're all running together. They're team shotting together. Camo is coming up, but look at this. 3 members are already setting up on the P side as Moses setting up on the car side. So they're knowing how to run this map.
Yeah, they absolutely are, and they know that that camo is getting ready to come up. As you can see, 2 players locking down P side of the map. Kimbo just flanking or rotating back and forth here, trying to keep anyone from Mentality off of the streets here. Oh, Melee's a hair too early, and Case picked up a big 1v1 victory.
That was a huge one, and the camo will be dropping here in the next 3 seconds. You saw Jimbo grab it, lasso. Infused has a really spot on time, and it looks like he's going to be the next one to pick it up yet again. There's a prediction, Nate, as he did see somebody drop down. That's going to be a 5 shot on a Druck from from Kimbo. Finds himself a plasma pistol, but he does get spotted.
Oh, what a fantastic nade. Case once again going clutch there. Picked up that 1v1 victory in the P2 and then takes out the camo player by himself at a numbers disadvantage. The rest of his teammates were coming off spawn.
And right now, Druck shooting pretty much free at will, throwing grenades as he is worried a player is coming, and it is Jimbo. That's going to be the 2-for-1. That's going to be a 2v1 on a Jimbo as he walked into that. That's going to be another Druck just locking down car side pretty much.
Yeah, but is that going to be enough for what they need to do here? Finally decides to push out with his teammate. Looks like Mentality trying to do what we've seen out of Infused so far this game, and that's rotating as a squad. But unfortunately, with one member red 2 with the other one below the base, they weren't able to finish off. Finally gets one of those one-shot players, but that's not enough here when they're trading 3 for 1 in that trade.
And right now, Respectful still going back onto the P side, has plenty of teammates all around. Mose is going to get taken down by Soul Snipe, but right now, Respectful almost going to get taken down by a 2v1 yet again.
Yeah, but still up by 7 kills now. As you see, just yet another one picked up. Manny wins himself a 1v1. So it's going to be a 3v2. We'll see if Mentality is able to get any kind of control and start trying to collapse onto the spawns of Infused, trying to close this gap here as we hit the halfway point.
And right now the camo is going to be coming up yet again. You saw Jimbo grab it around 42, 43 seconds, so we might even see Infused get it. But that was 2 camos already back-to-back that Infused has. If Mentality wants to bring this back, camo is definitely huge. They did a great job at shutting it down, but they need to do a better job at locking it down for themselves.
And we'll see who's able to lock down this next one, as about 17, or less than that now, about 10 seconds here in a moment for this next camo to spawn up. We're seeing Infused and Kimbo. So that's 3 players from Infused starting to collapse on 1 player hiding P2. But no, as play 2 gets taken out, 2 more members drop, and that's the 3rd camo of the game. Also going over to Infused. Kimbo and Jimbo all over these camos right now. And this is the difference. This is the 10 kill difference we're seeing here in these strategies setting up for this camo. It just looks like Infused is the more prepared and more, prepared team coming into this event here.
And right now, Kimbo using the tactical Magnum. You don't appear on radar whenever you're shooting this, but if you do have camo, and a great stick, almost a Hail Mary coming across, and that's going to be a double kill, finding his way to a triple kill. Gonna be going for the overkill extermination. The player's going to be running for his life, doesn't want to get clipped, not just yet, as Kimbo is trying to chase him down.
That's always a great feeling. A triple kill without even shooting a shot, Butters. Gets the stick off the ground, and then loses that 1v1. Great shots there by Soul Snipe, though, to pick up that kill. Picked up perfect shots.
And beautiful nade to take down Soul Snipe again, but look at the score. It's just leading into the Infused favor as they are just out-teaming them. You do see Mentality traveling as a team. There's always 3 people within, somebody's screen, but their team shot just isn't there. These grenades from across the map is what is killing them. The prediction nades from Infused. And there you see it again as he got taken down in the window.
Yeah, great teamwork. But the other thing to notice is Infused. They are shooting extremely well. We've been seeing it from all the squads here today. Lots of perfect kills being picked up. But Infused in particular, they were winning a ton of 1v1s against the members of Splice, and they're doing the same thing here now against Mentality, constantly backing down these players.
And it's just an awesome job. And Jimbo's going to be locking down top middle. There's going to be 2 players. He went for a stick. That was the best he could have did in that situation. Didn't get it, but he has plenty of deaths to work with. Plasma pistol is going to be picked up by Druck. They're trying to use all the cards in the book to bring this back to victory. They need to play it slow, but Infused is playing too aggressive at this point.
If they don't get this next camo, it's lights out for them. Down by 12 kills, only 10 kills left for Infused to get rack up here. They have a plasma pistol, top center control, overall map control really here. Picks up 3 kills right as camo comes up. This is perfect for them. Last player gets taken out. Somebody's got to go for this camo here. Finally, we'll see Juke push over and grab that at 32.
I like what he did. He's going to grab camo back toward his teammate. It looks like Soul Snipe won a huge 1v1, almost sticking his teammate in the back. He is going to get killed by a grenade. Don't know if he was spotted right now. Trying to make his way top middle. He does spot himself a player on a car 1 and car 2, but it looks like he's been spotted at the moment.
Yeah, some eagle eyes here coming out of the likes of Infused. They are not letting this camo player get anything going, but finally, great flank here. Does pick up 1 kill, but they had 2 teammates drop at that time. So now only down by 9, but you cannot be giving up any free kills. Great plasma pistol shot. Amazing job staying alive. I'm loving the map movement we're seeing here from this guy. We'll see if he's able to grab any of these kills.
And he's still going to be staying alive, but he didn't ground pound in time. 45 to 37. They only need 5 more kills, 4 more deaths you can work with that you can and give up from Mentality, and they're trying to lock down the P tower yet again, but they're in no position to push.
Yeah, they just took out one player, a couple guys weak here. It is not looking good, but by no means over quite yet. As we can see though, 2 grenade kills come in, a frag nade and a stick. Another 1v1 win there. Jimbo letting Druk have it right now. He knows they've got this one locked in. 1 kill here on Truth is something they are confident they're going to be able to pick up and close out, take a 2-0 lead over this North American Mentality squad.
And that's going to be game over. Infused taking the second game yet again. Mentality in a bad position. Don't want to get 3-0'd here. They look like they can put up a fight. They're just missing something. To me, it's just the team shot is what they're missing. Their map awareness and their movement is there. It's their team shot that they do not have right now, and they need to get it if they want to get a victory.
Yeah, but I mean, the games are still relatively close. They're putting up a good fight. I think Mentality is able to make a few adjustments here. They'll be able to maybe take a game, send this, continue this series on. But you can see, take a look at these stats here. So many assists coming out of this Infused squad. They're playing so fast, they're shooting so well, and their grenades are on point right now. The sticks, whether or not they're sticking them directly or bouncing them off the ground, they're picking up all the kills.
You know, and when you're throwing a nade across the map, you're kind of hoping that it's going to hit. But I think it's more with Infused is that they're saying, hey, there's a guy right here. Throw a nade and chance your luck. And it's been working. So many players been affected by grenades from Infused, making them back down. Along with the assist killed, grenades definitely won Infused. Just beautiful spot on grenades from Infused.
Yeah, you can see they're just moving around the map. They're trapping players down. You can see the camo, the differences in the camo plays as well. So there's only 1 camo. The last one finally going over to Mentality, but Infused, very aware that they had lost that camo, giving it up, immediately spotted the player hiding top center. It was only able to grab, I believe, 1 kill with that.
Yeah, you saw Jimbo grab the camo twice in a row. They set it up for camo, had 3 guys there, and then Kimbo was the 3rd one to get the 3rd camo. Finally, we see Mentality saying, hey guys, I think we need a camo at least at one of these points. Shut down 3 members of Infused, and it looked like it was coming back, but they just couldn't pull it off. We're going to be going into our next game here. It's going to be Strongholds on Plaza. How are you feeling?
Strongholds on Plaza, I mean, you got to give it a benefit of Infused. Unless Mentality is able to make those adjustments like we talked about, they are just going to get steamrolled here by this European squad. This is the best Europe has to offer. We saw what they were able to do against Splice. Keep in mind, Splice is one of the best teams we have. Also dropped the game to this squad.
Yeah, some say this is Mark and Harry's worst map. I heard they got 100 0'd before.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some big blowouts here today. We'll see if this is going to be around the same likes there. But Jimbo, almost. I love the thought process.
Yeah.
He got the camo, jumped on top of the light, but that was a great job by Mentality, just overloading. Who cares if we die right now? Let's just keep this camo out of their hands.
And right now, looks like bottom middle, and the first point on the board is going to be going into Mentality. KS doing a great job staying alive, but he's challenging 1-1. Not afraid, gets the shield back, going to win the 1v1 against Jimbo, absolutely embarrassing him after 2 straight challenges with no shields.
Yeah, that was definitely some great shots and map movement here coming out of Case. We'll see if he's able to help push this squad in, but he gets collapsed on, called out. Great teamwork coming out from Infused. Still got a lot of time before this next camo comes up. They do have 2 hills, but they're slowly, or quickly giving this one up, I should say. 2 members of Infused were bottom mid, finally grabbing some points here for the board.
And right now, Mentality is trying to lock them down here onto the nest spawn. He does get them, but they're in a predicament. As you can see, nades flying for days, but it looks like Infused is out of grenades at this point. They're going to have to fight with their fists, and that's going to be Manny and Soul Snipe getting taken down. A team shot from Infused is going to take down KS, as they are going to be taking a double cap for their own.
Yeah, but you can see there 2 members, just great back and forth bait and switch action from this Infused squad, able to grab 2 kills, secure the nest, immediately push over to Yard. So these guys, they're not looking to set up and try to control the map. They're looking to constantly push, collapse, and constantly capture these strongholds.
And that's respectful. Getting embarrassed, missing a point-blank shotgun along with his melee just to add insult to injury. But that's going to be a triple cap in favor of Infused. Mentality finally grabbing themselves nest, but he does have the shotgun, so he can make this work to his, to his advantage.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to put these shots to use. No, he will not be able to. As you got Jimbo, great flank, back smack, shotgun kill. He's still got 1 shot left in this weapon as well. Does an amazing job dodging that plasma pistol shot. And you can see, somehow, he's sitting top center. He's got one of his teammates grabbing yard and gets camo uncontested. This is Infused playing some of the best I've seen from them.
And right now, Infused, they already have a loss from Splice. They don't want to take another loss here. They're showing them that they want to play Splice yet again. Soul Snipe gonna get taken down. Jimbo rocking the camo bottom middle is gonna be coming up behind KS, trying to do what he can, but Mose is gonna be there for clarification as he's gonna get taken down. He's getting spotted by a grenade. Manny trying to shoot him, but he just can't lock on.
Yeah, I mean, and Jimbo, he's doing a great job not challenging. They're making the wise decision. Go ahead and give up yard, trade it for Nest, and just try to keep Mentality trapped over there in the yard room here. So we'll see. No, I was wrong. They don't even care. They're pushing, they're grabbing Nest, they're grabbing yard. I think that was a little bit over-aggressive from Mose. They picked up a few kills, but he died in yard. Luckily, Kimbo's able to flank back and grab that, but for how long? That's the classic case. You cannot be going for Nest and yard at the same time. It's just too risky of a play. And look, everything just kind of steamrolls out of control.
KS did the biggest choke. He missed the back smack. That was two players, bottom middle, one shot. He didn't know who to focus on. Instead of getting the easy double, he ends up looking the wrong direction, getting back smacked. You can't let that happen. You gotta go for it. Patience pays off, but here he goes. He's making up for it as he is gonna be getting the base defense, getting his team back into this lead.
Yeah, that was a great double kill, one that they desperately needed here to get back into this game. As you can see, multiple members jumping out. Big finish there coming out of Case as well. That's just as I say that, two of his teammates go down. Another big 1v1 victory here for Manny, the hometown hero like we talked about, but he ultimately gets taken out as he's trying to push over towards the nest. And they just seem like they look a little desperate here for these strongholds. Just not pushing as a unit, not giving up time when you need to just sacrifice that stronghold and getting back into it. And Infused just doing a great job here overall all day today.
And right now, you got to remember, you don't need a suicide for it if it's early on in the game. When it gets to the 90s and 80s, start suiciding for stuff. You got to get desperate at some point. But early on, like you said, just let them have the time and make up a good strategy and take back what was rightfully yours.
Ooh, Respectful gets a big 1v1 there. They also picked up the kill onto the camo player. I think Jimbo was the one to have it that time around. And just as I say that, though, Infused answers right back, picks up the kill and prevents those strongholds from going over to Mentality. So Infused, they just look like they're a step ahead of Mentality in this series.
That's going to be a three-shot beatdown from Respectful as he's going to take down yet another member. They do have yard, but you know what Infused is saying? We don't need yard. We're winning with what we have. Just lock down what it is. Don't let them come. Don't let them pass through the gates. And right now, Infused, Mentality trying to make a break of the gates. That's going to be three members taking down Jimbo as they are pushing, but they still have Respectful to deal with.
Oh, yeah, I like that first kill, but kind of maybe pushed out a little bit more. Those are one of those situations where you need to sacrifice that bottom mid and stay alive, because now Infused coming off of this spot will need to wait for the whole squad before they can push out and really start to collapse. But
These
Jimbo,
grenades, man, they are just amazing. Two perfect grenades from Jimbo as he is throwing them from across the map. And here comes swoop from Soul Snipe. Not using the sniper, using the shotgun as he's going to protect bottom middle.
Yeah, I mean, that shotgun can be so impactful in these games. Not sure how much ammo he has quite yet, but that doesn't matter. Picks up yet another kill here. At least 3 in a row. Player has 4. Great job knocking that player out of Zoom and staying alive here.
And right now, Manny trying to stay alive. There is going to be a Respectful yet again. He is fighting another person, Jimbo, on the flank. That's going to be 3 members down from Mentality as Infused is going to be swarming right now. A frag did get stuck onto him, but it wasn't enough. Druck going to get taken down, but they're still fighting for bottom middle, even though there's more Infused members on the map.
Yeah, and just like that, the bottom mid hill does go back over in favor of Infused. Respectful, I think he was maybe getting shot in the back. That's why he kind of committed to yard there. But not, doesn't matter when your teammates are picking up the rest of the kills that you need here. Bottom mid going over in favor of Mentality, but not enough players down there. We'll see if they're able to finally get it, but it's being contested.
And right now, Manny is trying to stay alive. Jimbo is going to be down there, grabbing the double kill, getting the base defense. I don't know if Jimbo had camo and died with it. Not too sure who had it. It's definitely not up at this point. Kimbo just trying to play some defense. Does spot a player, doesn't shoot though, wanting them to figure out what their plan is so they can stop him beforehand. But right now, Kimbo just going to be going for a triple cap, something they wouldn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, this is the perfect flank. He had 2 players in front of him, had to drop, did not commit to it, grabs himself a kill in the yard. Almost, if he won that 1v1, that would almost seal the deal on this game. So it looks like Mentality showing some signs of life here, trying to get back into this game. Not down by that much, you know, making 34 seconds here, picking up a few additional kills, but this bottom mid is a very contested.
And that is Soul Snipe missing not 1, not 2, but 3 melees on 2 infused members. You can't let that happen. You got to make sure you know how to fight somebody, because if you run out of ammo, I don't know what he's going to do. But right now, here comes Infused showing him how grenades can work, getting the kill on a Druck and knocking the shields off of KS for the double kill. This game is as good as done as we are coming into our final moments.
Yeah, you had Mentality there. 4 members went down, 3 of them come up off the spawn over towards the snipe look. Focus on them.